Tired of the everyday grind? Want to get away from it all?
Descent into paradise.
Florida.
Greetings, everybody, from sunny Florida. Here's wishing you the best of everything. And it's my personal belief that the best of everything comes from right down here.
Well, hey everybody, this is Steph from JustADayInParadise.com, and thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Just a Podcast in Paradise. Me and the Dip crew love living in the Sunshine State, and it's our goal to help you plan for your very own day in paradise. Follow along as we explore the Keys, theme park springs, and everything in between. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're listening on YouTube and iTunes so that we can notify you when our new episodes are live. As you know, we're always going to have a drink for you, and today we've teamed up again with our friends at Papa's Pilar to bring you our take on some daiquiris. So be sure to check out our Patreon for digital downloads of this and every other night's recipe. We're ready if you are. Kick up your feet, throw on your shades, get out your eye patch, and let's take a trip to paradise. Hi, Sarah and Alyssa.
Hey. Hey.
Hi, welcome back into the studio.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. First things first. Bless you, Chooch. It's a big day.
It is a big day.
Yeah, on this Friday, the 29th of January, 2021, we have two Dip crew members celebrating their birthday.
Who?
It's you, Alyssa.
What?
Yeah. It's you and it's Megan.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Megan's not here because she's doing, I guess, better things than being in the studio. I can't imagine what
She's
that could be.
She's celebrating her birthday.
Right. Yeah, she's out celebrating. We're in celebrating. So as such, since it's such a sacred day, we made not one but two cocktails. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we've got a frozen strawberry daiquiri.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. We're going hard on the air horn already. And then we have a roasted banana daiquiri.
Oh, divine.
Divine. How many 10s? Or how many out of 10?
Definitely 10 out of 10.
10? Two 10s?
Of course.
Wow.
2 10s, but
Okay.
as you know, the second one, the consistency was a little...
That's true, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm waiting
What
it to
happened there?
thaw there.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think
here.
maybe
Butter. Here.
the banana, because when I roasted the banana, there's no like liquid in it. Where the strawberry, when I cooked it down, there was more liquid.
Gotcha.
So I should have maybe added a little
I
bit
had
more.
Alyssa warm my glass with her hands, and it was the perfect...
That's so thoughtful.
Remedy.
And on your birthday.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, I love Papa's. We know that. I'm not normally a daiquiri person.
Papa.
Because I like my stuff like neat. You know, I like a spirit forward cocktail, but these are really good.
Yeah.
I agree. Do over.
In honor of your birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Alyssa.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
doing
being
it
here.
up. We just had this total smorgasbord.
A schmorg. Yeah, we did Friday. Completely unrelated to our topic, but I guess birthdays are our topic, right? So if you follow us on Instagram, you know that we were at the fair last weekend, the Collier County Fair last weekend. It was
A disappointment.
It was underwhelming,
To say the least.
to say the least. It was like a micro fair.
Micro.
Yeah. So it was on the same fairgrounds. So there's these big, huge fairgrounds, but then like tiny little fair.
No, but it was like the normal vendors that
That's true.
that you normally see at the fair, but it's like, what was going on this year, you guys? Like,
Slacking.
Not one apple to be found.
That's true. No candy apples. That was one of the reasons we were excited. No candy apples.
Unacceptable corn dogs.
The corn dogs were subpar.
multiple corn dogs were tried.
We had a corn dog tasting, and none of them were good.
My funnel cake
Yeah.
was undercooked.
Yeah.
Then Alyssa went for the cotton candy and had to buy 2 bags because they didn't have one big bag.
Right, so they charged you for 2 small bags rather than one big one,
Yep.
which is the same amount of cotton candy.
No, it's less.
It's
It's less.
so they charged you more, gave you less.
And then we got to the stand after you guys wanted to go on your Apple endeavor. And I
Right.
was like, oh, you guys have the double bag.
Right.
They had it.
On a brighter note, though, we were able to pick up some local honeys.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so
Have
I
you cooked
haven't
with
I
those
haven't
yet?
cooked. I'm planning on making some baklava with that.
Yes.
I was gonna do it today, but like which we're getting
like you
to.
weren't
We
that
can't.
busy today,
right.
so why didn't you?
Well, okay. So since we're a travel podcast, if you are going to a place where you might be sensitive to the allergens in the air, if you eat local honey, that actually boosts your body's, I don't know what they call it, maybe histamines or whatever, or antihistamine, something. Whatever it is in your body that fights off allergens, like local allergens, if you have the honey from that region, your body will be better, more better.
Wow.
Yeah, fun fact.
Wow. And you got the palmetto honey.
I got saw palmetto
heard.
honey, and I got orange blossom honey.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what you got.
that's what I normally like. It's a little brighter of a taste, but I got them both. So yeah, so anyway, so since the fair sucked, for lack of a better word, we decided to make our own fair tonight in honor
Much
of
better.
Alyssa. It was much better. It wasn't perfect. The corn dogs were slightly better,
Yes,
a little overcooked.
but edible.
Cheese fries were fire.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Homemade
Yeah.
ranch.
Fries.
And we did fried Oreos and
Oh
fried
my
Reese's.
god.
Yeah.
I had like 7.
Yeah. So it was, so we're better. So for anyone that was concerned about our crappy fair experience, we're a lot better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Steph. Thank you.
All right. No, thank you for this.
Being
Thanks for
born.
being born.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Nice job. Do you want to tell our listeners at home how old you are now?
27.
Nice. 21st birthday every year. That's what I do. I just keep celebrating it.
Yeah.
Okay. So on to why everyone's here. All right. So this week's episode, we sort of deviated from what I had originally planned. We're going to parking lot that. We try to map out our episodes in advance so we can connect with our guests and do as much research as possible. But this one was a little different. So my feed on the my internet's feed has been blowing up recently with stuff about pirates. Is that not true for you guys?
No.
Well, Instagram knows what you look at. But so let me tell you what's happened with pirates recently. The Buccaneers are going to the Super Bowl.
What?
Right? So they're pirates.
Yep.
They
Technically,
are.
right? They are, yeah. And also, the Gaylord Palms is doing what they called Pirate Weekends. Have you ever been to the Gaylord Palms?
Never.
It's a gigantic hotel in Orlando.
I mean, I feel like we
Huge.
should
You've
go.
probably driven by it a million times.
Oh,
They have
yeah.
like
White?
a convention
Is it
center.
white?
I don't know what color it is,
Okay.
but I know that they're Gaylords.
I mean, I guess
yeah.
so are we.
Yeah. And they're doing, we kind of are. And they're doing pirate weekends all through March. So I figured we could dive a little bit deeper into the history of Florida pirates, share some places you can check out cool artifacts, and even be a pirate yourself. Like I know you guys have always wanted to be.
Definitely.
Right? So hang tight or we'll make you walk the plank after the break. All right, one story and then it's nighty-night for you. Do you remember the one about Meggie Locks and the 3 cocktails?
Oh my gosh, I love this one.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Meggie Locks. She went for a walk on the beach. Pretty soon, she came upon a tiki bar. She sat down in the bar and immediately she was served 3 beautiful cocktails. Meggie Locks can never resist a free drink. She tasted the first one and realized the straw was plastic.
No, plastic is terrible for the environment. I can't drink this.
So, she tasted the second drink.
Gross. The straw's all soggy and all I taste is paper.
So, she tasted the last cocktail.
This hay straw is perfect.
She said happily and enjoyed the rest of her delicious margarita. Well, Garrett, what's the moral of the story?
That when you use hay straws, all natural, 100% biodegradable, gluten-free, and never soggy straws, you're actually doing your part to help take care of our planet. They can be tossed right in the compost bin after and will break down naturally and return to the circle of life.
That's right, big guy.
Good night, Steph.
Good night, Garrett. We can all sleep a little easier thanks to hay straws. Visit haystraws.com to find out more. And we're back, mateys.
Arr.
Arr. So, what do you guys think about when you think about pirates? I know I have or I had more of a notion about what pirates were before I started researching for this episode. But I have there's things that I think about when I think about pirates.
Yeah, definitely. I think about booty.
Yes, pirates love big chests and big booty.
I was talking about treasure.
Oh, treasure. Right, yes. They do love treasure chests.
You wanted her to fall into that.
I did. I took the bait.
Yeah,
I took
you
the
did.
bait.
It's so funny because if I think about pirates, I think about One-Eyed Willie and the Goonies. Like,
Yes.
It's just,
Oh, what a good movie.
I know. That's the first thing I think of anytime.
That's interesting. Yeah, and they find that big galleon. Is that what it's called? Spanish galleon at the end.
Yes.
Did they find the treasure?
They did.
Remember, I didn't
right?
finish it.
She wouldn't finish it. I was forcing her to watch it.
Chester Copperpot.
In 2020, I watched it for the first time.
The producer hasn't seen it.
It's
Maybe we could all watch it together.
Oh, I just love it so
Yeah?
much.
No.
But yes, One-Eyed
Okay.
Willie, so mysterious.
Yeah.
Such a good story.
I think of Captain Hook.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was
Peter
my
Pan.
favorite,
Yeah.
The one with, what's his name? He had the dimple in his chin and he was very elaborate. The older
Hook?
version. Hook.
Hook with
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
That's
Rufio.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great references to pirates.
yeah.
Also, like Treasure Island. Do you ever see a Muppets Treasure Island? I love Muppets.
Yes.
That's a good one.
I can't stand the Muppets.
Oh, I love the Muppets. Miss Piggy. Oh, my gosh.
God.
I heard they did a Muppets version of The Office. Have you
They
seen that?
did. I saw. Well, it was like shot like The Office, like one of those like mockumentary kind of things.
Gotcha.
And it was good, but it was kind of dark. I like cartoons and puppets because they're like an escape from reality. But in the show, like Miss Piggy had left Kermit, and then he started dating another pig, and they like got in a fight. Like that's too real.
Yeah.
For
That
Muppets.
is. Shit.
You know, so I stopped
Muppets
watching it.
meet Jerry.
Right, exactly. Like it got a little weird. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know, Sarah, you did some research to like set us straight about what pirates actually are.
Well, it's funny because, I mean, I don't know if I've ever been really drawn to pirates.
Oh, really?
But I love
pirates.
when you hear about a sunken ship and
Treasure.
I mean, yes, of course, like adrenaline. There
Yeah.
we go. I'm ready.
Sarah, the adrenaline junkie.
And so I just started researching myths that you can basically either debunk or actually aren't a myth.
Okay.
So basically, did you know that peg legs and hooks were a real thing?
That makes sense.
Like, these were some rugged guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they were losing some limbs, some eyes,
And they would get into battles and stuff.
But a lot of pirates were pretty cheap. And I guess prosthetics, getting their peg leg. That peg leg's
That's expensive,
Yeah.
right.
So they're like, do I want my rum and my ladies? Or, so.
You might be able to pick up ladies or wenches. If you're a pirate, they might be wenches. If you had a peg leg.
Okay, wait.
So it's like a conversation starter.
So you're saying they couldn't afford the peg leg?
Well, I mean, some would. I mean, it was a thing.
So, but then, like, if they couldn't afford it, they just didn't have legs.
They toughed it out.
They just like sew their pant leg shut
Seriously.
with some crutches.
And just...
They're gnarly guys.
And
What
scurvy.
if they didn't have arms
Right?
or legs?
Well, hold on. What do you call a guy with no arms, or what do you call a pirate with no arms and no legs in the ocean? Bob. Bob, you get it?
Oh, I get it.
So yeah, that could happen.
So also, I want to know, pirate trivia here.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you call those traditional pirate flags? Does anybody know the name?
Jolly Rogers.
Bam. I knew
Got it.
Steph would know.
Mhm. I love
knew-
pirates.
I thought that was kind of cool. And those were a real thing.
Skull and crossbones.
Right.
Yep.
So, did you know that pirates actually used to have a more friendly flag, and then they'd get close to the ships that they wanted to, take over, and then they'd
put
switch
that
it
up. Oh my
because
gosh,
they wanted
that's
to
so
be
scary.
super intimidating.
Yes,
Yep.
ambush. Wow,
Yep. They wanted to appear friendly, and then they'd switch it up.
that's so
to
scary.
attack.
Do you think it was a rainbow flag? What was it?
Like a flag of people dancing, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden not.
It's like a
Smiley
rave.
face.
Yeah, a smiley face.
Oh, okay. So did you know that each ship really did have their own pirate code? I know you hear about the
Oh,
code.
the code. Good pirate accent. I love that.
Pirate accent.
I know. I remember in Pirates of the Caribbean, the Black Pearl, there was the code. I forget what it was about. It was like parlay, where like they're gonna kill you and then they don't if you say parlay. Or
Yes.
which
I
is
don't
French
remember that.
for like
So
hang on a second. No, that's what it's French for hang on a second.
We're stopped in our
Yeah, you're
tracks.
like, what? Yeah, it works.
Wait,
the code
wait,
works.
is this pirate lingo? Do you remember in Pirates of the Caribbean when the octopus face guy comes out and he starts like playing the organ? Mm-hmm. What was that all about?
Sarah, was that a true story?
He was moody.
Yeah. What the heck was his name?
Have you seen?
I have. I don't remember
his.
his name.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Octopus Man. But,
Great movies.
Oh my god! I just had
Yeah.
to bring that part up.
That was
We
the
used to play the theme song in orchestra.
we did.
of Pirates of the Caribbean.
We did.
They're like yo ho yo that one.
No, like dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
like
yeah,
the
like it was
soundtrack from the
intense.
movie.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys were in band?
Orchestra.
Orchestra.
So-
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Violin and viola.
Really?
That's where we met. I
The
saw-
strings going like this.
She
Yeah.
used
Like
to
that?
make fun of
Yeah.
me.
That's so funny. Well, cool. Okay. Well, you guys know a
Okay.
little bit more about it than I
We
do.
deviated.
We
did.
did.
So I said that they have a code because I want to know, Steph, what would your code be? What has to be in your code?
Oh, like something that either has to or has to not happen on aboard my ship?
Yes.
I was thinking like code language.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Well, I could
That's why you asked
I
about
could
the
either take
organ.
it like really literally or like maybe funny. Well, so I know like in our first apartment, we used to have this code, I suppose you could call it, where if you committed a party foul, like if you like drop your drink or like you light your cigarette from the wrong end or whatever silly thing, you'd have to do a beer bong. So I feel like I could carry that over into my pirate life. Like instead of like you have to swab the deck, now you have to do a grog bong.
Yep.
We'll talk about grog in a
So
little
you
bit.
want to get all of your pirates super wasted?
Yeah, we're pirates.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
They,
Gotcha.
Why
they
would you
had
be
no
sober?
water. They only
Yeah.
had
I
rum.
feel like my pirates, my crew would be a sober crew.
Okay.
Just because we'd get more work done, but then I would drink.
But you got to remember, all these guys don't have arms and legs.
Right.
So you kind of have to like,
eyes.
yeah.
If you don't have arms or legs, you're allowed to drink.
Okay.
So
if
you
you've
have
already lost a limb, you go ahead and drink.
Well, no, if you have legs,
That's an extreme
if you have
party game.
legs, you can still work, but if you're missing arms and legs, you can't.
You can't work. You just
You're
have to
okay.
drink.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. So that's your code.
That's my code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has to be sober until you lose a body part, and then you
No,
can drink.
multiple body parts stuff. You
Oh.
can't just lose an arm and not,
Oh yeah. Don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You-
Suck it up,
You
Buttercup.
still have to work.
Right. There's a lot of work going on these ships. I figured they were just waiting to see another ship and rob it.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some strategy.
Well, that's what we do.
They probably had to like hose
Yeah.
down the poop deck every once in a while.
Yeah, that's where everybody poops.
Well, actually, a little more trivia. So these guys were wasted all the time on the ship. So basically, the captain would hire like people to perform and entertain the people
That's
on deck.
fun.
Yeah, so these guys would just be super drunk. And actually, I heard a story in my research where some pirates ended up coming up in the middle of a performance and they thought it was real. So then they actually started killing people thinking that they
No!
were fighting. Yeah, pirates
Wow.
are no joke. So
That's nerve wracking.
I know.
Imagine you're just going up to do a little stand up and then you start getting like guns fired at you.
Yeah.
That's a tough crowd.
I don't think pirates are, the most cuddly people,
They're not.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Definitely
yeah,
a tough crowd.
totally tough. And we're going to talk a little bit about some specific Florida pirates. But first, I want to paint you a picture because pirates really were all over the world. But Florida attracted a lot of pirates. If you can envision a map of like the southern tip of North America and the northern tip of South America, everyone was really trying to get to Mexico, right? Like that was the goal in the triangle trade. They would be down to South America, up to Mexico, and then back over to Spain or the United Kingdom, England, as it was known. England. Oi! Where's my pirates? Right?
Yeah.
And so if you can picture Florida kind of like the that it is, dipping there out into the middle of the ocean, it would be a great place to like take a break, to come up on shore and take a break, or on the way back to hide your treasure.
Definitely.
Right? So you see the potential that Florida has. So a lot of ships would cross paths right around the Keys, right above Havana, and a lot of pirate shenanigans went on. So from the early 1500s, the ample coastline attracted pirates. Spanish vessels used these as shopping places after long stretches at sea. Pirates quickly learned that these stops and starts were happening, and they would creep up behind the Spanish ships. So they found the Spanish ships. They quickly learned that they were stopping to rest there, and then they'd like rob the heck out of them. You know?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that's what they did. And then there were some famous pirates that sailed the seven seas and mostly Florida. There was a guy named Blackbeard. Have you ever heard of him?
We were just talking about it on the way over. We really were.
Were you really? Yeah.
Were.
He's probably like the most notorious pirate ever.
Definitely.
Yeah. What do you guys know about him? Anything?
Well, I specifically had Alyssa look up because I couldn't believe it when I heard it.
Okay.
That he would wrap his beard with hemp.
Okay.
And then burn it in order to look more devilish when he was attacking
Yes.
people. So there, basically, people would say that there would just be smoke over his head, and he would just look insane and
That's so
intimidating.
cool. Yeah, I didn't hear that specifically, but I did hear that out of all of the pirates, he was actually like the least violent personally, because he would scare the crap out of people because of his appearance, and then they would basically just surrender. But I didn't realize that the guy was actually on fire.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that he took it to some pretty crazy lengths.
That's awesome. Good to know. He made an appearance in Pirates of the Caribbean, Doctor Who and Percy Jackson. Not the actual guy, but like Blackbeard. Like, so his spirit lives on today in pop culture.
They didn't resurrect him.
They did not. Well, you know, ghost pirates are a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. Wow.
Then there's also a guy. This is probably the most famous Floridian pirate. His name is Black Caesar.
Black Caesar.
Yeah, Black Caesar.
But did you know that there were two?
I did know. Well, I know that there are allegedly two. I got some conflicting information.
Yeah.
Like some people say the second one didn't really exist. What do you know?
So I did a little bit of research, and I know that the first was actually 100 years, 80 to 100 years before.
Okay.
And he was a slave in Africa. Mm-hmm. And he was actually tricked onto a ship to become a slave.
Okay.
And then a hurricane came along and pushed his ship where it became shipwrecked.
Yes.
And he escaped.
Yeah.
And then had to survive and became a pirate. You know, sometimes you fall into careers like that.
Right. It's a real like redemption story, you know?
Yeah.
Like first things aren't going your way and then you're a badass pirate.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like taking ships left and right.
Yeah, apparently there were lots of stories about this guy. And then some other conflicting information that I heard was that a lot of people, unfortunately, would call every black pirate
Black Caesar.
Black Caesar.
Right.
So he had the most elaborate stories for 100 years.
Right.
Because maybe everyone just coined themselves Black Caesar. Who knows? But then I know about this other guy that you're going to talk about. You're talking about Henry Caesar, right?
Maybe.
Yes. So that's the other one, and that's the one that I heard is the most brutal. He's the craziest.
I think he's from Haiti, they said. Yeah, I remember that guy.
Chops off noses.
Is he?
Yeah.
No.
Storyteller at it again.
Maybe he was. Who knows?
Yeah.
Ghost pirate. Yeah, I also heard, so I don't know which Black Caesar this was about, since apparently there were a lot of them. There's a place, I forget the exact name, but it's like if you're in the lower Keys, you know how there's, before you get to like where the Gulf and the Atlantic meet, there's all these like little waterways and estuaries and mangroves and stuff. So apparently Black Caesar hid a huge treasure in there somewhere. There's actually like a little river or something called like Caesar Creek or something like that. I forget the name of it. But no one's been able to find it. Like people are still looking for it.
I really wish that we could.
Right? Maybe we should do an episode live
We should.
in the Keys
Rent a
looking
boat.
for Black Caesar's treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get by metal detectors.
Right? Get some of those like swamp trunks or whatever they're called. Swamp pants.
trunks.
What are they? Swamp overalls? Yeah.
Just,
Yes.
No. What are those
Mud
called?
shuckers. What the hell are they called?
I don't know.
We're getting some. We have to
Rubber.
figure out what they're called
Yeah.
before we order them. But yeah. And like it's a thing. People find a lot of treasure.
And you know what else I heard is that he would actually, back in those channels, he would pull the mast down on the boat to where the boat was almost sideways so people couldn't see him hiding back there. And then once they drove by, what do you do?
Sail by?
Sail. There we go. Thank you guys. Sail. He would just pop back up and then go get him.
Jeez.
Wow.
It's scary.
Pirates are scary.
Pirates are scary, like, when you really think about it.
Did anybody come across any nice pirates?
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
So there's a thing. So pirates essentially were after the Spanish ships, the English ships. There wasn't a lot of civilian ships in the area. And what happened was the pirates got so good at what they did that the governors and the kings back in England and Spain were like, maybe we should just hire some of these guys to protect us. You know when like the FBI hires serial killers to like help investigate murders? It's sort of like the same thing, but with pirates. So they would hire them as privateers, they were called, when they were like pirates for hire. And then they would be out sailing, trying to get other pirates to protect the country's ships. So some of them, like, you know, they put their skills to good use, I guess you could say.
I was watching a show that was talking about pirates today.
Really?
How pirates today are going after cargo ships, basically.
Yeah.
In what I forget what area it is, and these ships, when they're sailing through this certain ocean or sea, they have to hire armed guards to go across this part of the sea because they're expecting pirates to come and rob
it's like
them.
still a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen any here, but I don't know that they're not there.
What do you mean here? In Florida?
Yeah,
Naples?
like in Naples.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you?
I mean, no.
You looked at me like, what do you mean you haven't seen pirates?
Well, they don't dress like pirates. Like,
that's true.
You know, they don't
have like the triangle hat and the eye patch. That's
Yeah, they just look
look
normal here. They're just, you know, but when they're out on the sea,
so like anyone could be a pirate, really.
Correct.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I have one more pirate to tell you guys about.
Please.
Well, technically it's two.
Just one. Just
but
kidding.
I only get one.
No, two.
So since most of the dip crew are girls, are girls. Either way, we're girls. A lot of us, except Garrett. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There was some pretty famous girl pirates that sailed around Florida. Someone by the name of Anne Bonny. Anne Bonny? Anne Bonnet? I don't know. Do you know about her?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tell me about her. What do you know?
So basically, I think this lady had an affinity for pirates.
I think she did.
She was with a few of them.
She was like, what's a pirate? What is it like?
Pirate groupie.
Yeah, yes.
She liked that
That's perfect.
pirate name.
Right.
She liked that energy.
She did. She wanted them to get her booty. Yeah. She slept around with a few pirates.
So she left one pirate because
she ended up getting scurvy. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that why? Oh, I was like, wow.
No.
Is that a sexually transmitted disease? I think it just comes when you don't eat oranges. Sorry.
No, she basically she left her first pirate husband because he wouldn't let her, you know, really be one of the guys on the boat.
Okay.
And
so she wanted to be like a bro?
Right. And then so
Who
she really
doesn't?
liked the energy of the next pirate husband, who was like, all right, you can dress like a man and be on the ship.
That's cool. So he was like very progressive.
Exactly. Yes. And then come to find out another woman was on deck dressed as a man.
I think I know who she is.
Who is it?
Mary Reed?
Yes.
Wow, you guys are like in sync.
We are. That's awesome. But I have notes, and Sarah's just has this committed to memory, so I'm pretty impressed. Okay, so what about Mary Reed?
So Mary Reed basically, you know, there were some rumors that Mary and Anne, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, there were some rumors.
We're lesies.
Yeah, pirate lesies.
However,
I think they were married. They're just down for whatever, really.
Yeah, these were some
seemed
tough
like
ladies.
Out on the sea.
Right.
You just got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
And Mary, you know, she also was just like, I want to get out there and have an adventurous life. Mm-hmm. One of them was from England. The other one was from Ireland. These are tough ladies.
Yeah. I know that Anne was notorious or was well known for her fiery red hair.
Yes.
And vivacious Irish temper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they were both actually captured together.
Yes, with
How romantic.
husband number 2.
Yep.
With husband number 2.
And it seemed like that they were kind of both with him at the same time, it seemed like.
It's possible
Right.
because when they were captured, he was executed immediately.
Right.
But the other 2 claimed to be pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So they
escaped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Marion was finally put to death in 1721, but reading about those 2, like, it seemed like a real Housewives of the Seven Seas kind of thing. Like, they were doing some crazy stuff. House pirates.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I knew him.
Yeah. They sound fun. They sound like party girls. I bet they would do karaoke.
Probably.
Definitely.
Yeah. So now that you have your Florida pirate history lesson done, I love history, but not, some people just like want to have fun and be pirates. So we're going to take a quick break. And then we're going to talk about some cool pirate destinations where you can go look at some treasure, where you can be a pirate. And then I think Alyssa might have some jokes lined up for us. So stay tuned.
Wow, playing frisbee on the beach is the best.
I know. What a great day for fun in the sun. Why don't you come join us, Garrett? I know how much you love ultimate frisbee.
I'm actually going to sit this one out, guys.
Garrett, that's not like you. Is something wrong?
It's just that, it's really hot out, and my thighs, they're so clammy.
Oh, don't worry, bro. We've all been there. I've got just the thing in my beach bag. Try this Balla powder.
Powder? Steph, isn't that for babies?
Not this powder, Gare Bear. Whether you're enjoying an actual day in paradise or just grinding away and daydreaming of your next dip to come, Balla body products for men will keep you feeling fresh, comfortable, and smelling great. The finest Italian talc blend with all natural essentials and fragrances that will keep you chafe-free and walking confidently wherever your journey through paradise takes you.
Wow, Steph, you're right. I've never felt so fresh and comfortable. I'm going to wear this at the office.
And it smells good, too.
All right, Garrett, go long.
Don't mind if I do, Steph.
Back.
Hey.
Hi.
We're back.
I just remembered that once I actually had a pirate birthday party.
Wow.
Yeah, and I dressed like a pirate, and everyone else dressed like pirates.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, we should
Do you
probably do that
remember
again.
how old?
Oh yeah, I was probably like 21 or 22. Yeah.
So not too long ago.
Well, I mean, it was too long ago, but I was an adult.
Yeah.
I guess is the moral of the story. Yeah, I
don't know why I'm surprised.
I mean, to me, there is nothing more romantic than being out on the open water, like not knowing what's ahead of you or behind you. There's like that's a thrill to me.
Definitely.
Open water always does that for me. And I've been to the mountains and it doesn't do the same for me. It's like you can see the peak. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's beautiful.
Right.
But it's not quite as mysterious.
I love anything vast when you
Right.
feel so small.
Exactly.
It's a pretty cool feeling.
It is cool. And then throw some like pillaging on top of that. All you can drink rum. Like pirate's life for me. Yeah, salt all day.
True.
Yep, that's where I'm at. So if you're a fan of Florida Pirates, like clearly I am, and I hope you guys are going to be after this episode, if you're not already.
We are.
Yeah? We are!
We are.
So there are several pirate-themed destinations that you shouldn't miss on your next trip. One is in St. Augustine. It's the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, which was originally located in the Florida Keys, but they moved it because that's where a lot of pirate fights actually went down, was in the St. Augustine area. I think because a lot of Spanish ships went up that way.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
You had like an
pirate
aha
fights.
face on. Did it make sense? Did something click?
It does make sense. I don't know. You're like halfway up into the Gulf,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, just a perfect storm to get brutal.
Right. And St. Augustine is, I believe, the oldest city in Florida. There's a lot of like Spanish settlements. The Fountain of Youth is there.
True.
Ponce de Leon found it. So there was a lot of traffic. So the pirates went where the people were so that they could steal their stuff. So the museum is now located in St. Augustine, mainly because, again, the city was pillaged by Florida pirates. This expansive pirate museum is packed with a number of treasures, including recreated scenes of pirate life and a faux sleeping pirate.
What? Faux sleeping
And
pirate.
that's what their website said. There's a sleeping pirate. I don't know. Have you ever walked through the mall and they have those kiosks where like the little cats and dogs are like breathing? They're like fake. Like,
Yeah.
You know, that's what I pictured. I don't know why you would need to see that about a pirate, but check it out. If that's your thing. There are over 800 artifacts in the museum, including a real pirate chest. Another notable attraction, and this was almost something that I wanted to do with you guys today, but I couldn't find the things in time. They have something called a smell display, where visitors can guess what objects are in the display case based on their smell. I don't know if that's going on with Corona, but I thought it was fun. Things like leather and straw, aged barrels, and some other stuff that pirates would live like. So now you know what it smells like on a pirate ship.
That sounds amazing.
You just picture put like Mima's nose in the sniff hole, being like, "What is it, Mom?" She's like, "I don't know.
It's a piece of leather.
Yeah, smells like your father." Okay. Within the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary this is really cool if you're a scuba diver. It's called the Shipwrecked Trail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Right? It's designed for water enthusiasts. The Shipwrecked Trail is a collection of everything from easily accessible dives to dives that are 100 feet or greater in depth. The trail contains many hidden treasures, including the Adelaide Baker. This fallen ship is laid to rest about 4 miles south of Duck Key. Duck Key is just a little bit north of Key West. The ship dissipated upon sinking, and its remains are scattered within a quarter-mile radius of the bulk of the ship. There's also some Spanish trading vessels, the San Pedro, which is a pretty famous marauding pirate ship. So you can go and like not snorkel. I guess you could snorkel, but you wouldn't see anything. You could scuba dive. Yeah, the whole thing, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then 2 shipwreck museums in Key West. You have the Mel Fisher Maritime Museum, and you have the Key West Shipwreck Museum. The Key West Museum combines actors, films, and actual artifacts. So you can go like talk to pirates and learn about them. But they're real pirates, but they're actors. But they're pirates.
Wow.
You know? Yeah. And then in one of those, I forget which one it is, you can actually, like, they have like a crow's nest. So you can walk all the way to the top. It's like a few stories high.
Wow.
And you can see all the things you can see.
They should do somewhere where you literally get to like walk the plank.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, like a real experience where they're like, walk the plank.
Right.
And then like you're like under pressure and you're like with the swords. Whoa, he's into it.
Hey, don't walk the plank. Yeah, like Scared Straight, like where they take you to
Yeah.
prison and they scream at you, but with pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
In the open water.
Right.
With sharks.
I would go.
Literally, you just you pay and then you meet them on the boat and you're just like, do with me. I want the pirate experience.
That's so cool. I would do that. Would you guys do that?
Yeah.
Sorry, give me a second.
But what if it lasted for 24 hours and literally you were a prisoner of the ship for 24 hours?
As long as she can drink, she's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do prisoners.
Is
get
this
to drink?
enjoyable? So I have to
I
be
guess-
a prisoner on the
no,
ship?
I
I'd
guess-
rather be a pirate.
No, I guess you have to make it enjoyable if it's an attraction. It can't
Right.
be like imprisonment. So I guess you get to drink.
Okay. It could be like a murder mystery dinner,
Yeah.
but with pirates.
And somebody has to walk the plank at the
Somebody
end of the
has to walk the plank.
Yeah.
Whoever actually
I
did
like
it.
it.
Like one of you is the bad person.
I love
Yeah,
that.
the stowaway. I don't know. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I'm in. So speaking of being a pirate, let's talk about where you can be a pirate.
That's exciting.
Right? So we talked about the Gaylord Palms, Pirates and Princess Weekends. So those are happening from January 8th, 2021 to March 7th, 2021. The captain and his crew of notorious pirates have plundered the Florida coast in search of the princess's priceless treasure. So they completely overtake the Gaylord Palms. There's like a whole outpost. There's a swamp on the inside. You can come tell tales with pirates. There's like treasure maps. They started posting about the stuff on their page today. It looks like a whole lot of fun. They also have an interactive show experience where you can like invade an outpost.
Whoa.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. And these happen on Fridays and Saturdays from 6 to 10. It does not look like you need to be a hotel guest to enjoy that, but you do have to be a hotel guest to go to the pirate pool party.
Whoa.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it BYOS?
Bring your own smoking beard?
No. Sword.
Oh, bring your own sword? I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, if you have a sword, you should bring it.
I agree.
For sure.
Okay.
We'd probably want to let the front desk know.
Why?
Just in case there's like
A sword policy?
a sword policy.
There isn't.
There will be after you get there.
Yeah.
But the pirate pool party, they have Jolly Roger and a pirate crew for music, games, and swashbuckling fun also on Saturdays and Sundays. And then this one is something that I've always wanted to do. Have you guys ever been to Medieval Times?
Yes.
Yeah? Well, I can do you one better. Pirates Dinner Adventure.
Stop.
Also in
Way
Orlando.
better.
Where?
Right?
Oh,
yeah,
Orlando.
also in Orlando. We're going to stay in
Wow,
Orlando
the
for a minute.
landlocked area of Orlando.
Right. So they have this huge amphitheater with a full-sized 40-foot Spanish galleon inside of the theater in water.
Wait, like in a pool of water?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
And they put on this whole show. There's a whole like dinner party. So you sort of like watch the thing as you like eat and they like bring you in on it. There's aerial stunts, there's romance, music, action, swords.
Wow.
The indoor lagoon has 300,000 gallons of water in it.
That's it?
Yeah. And the amphitheater replicates the night sky. Keep your
That
eyes
is
peeled.
precious.
You might even see a mermaid or a leviathan hidden into the deep water.
A Leviathan?
Yes. Yeah. Are you scared?
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so majestic.
I love Leviathan.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything with tentacles.
Definitely.
It's a little pricey per person. It's $67 to $104, but you're not just getting a show, you're also getting a dinner.
Memories.
Right, and memories. And VIP seating. And there's with their like top tier package, you actually get to go backstage and meet pirates.
Stop.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hopefully they give you a eye patch.
Yeah, you need an
Yeah,
eye
I think you
patch.
do get an eye patch
Okay.
actually.
Why don't we go? Let's go. And do
I would
like
love to go.
Yeah. I think that's like a necessity.
Babe, can we go to the pirates dinner show? She did go to Medieval Times with me once when we were first dating before she said no.
Wow.
I wish I would have gotten in a Pirates Dinner show. Wow. There also used to be this really cool thing at Disney called the Pirates League. Have you guys ever heard of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique?
No.
So the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, it's really, I guess it's for girls, but it's 2021, so maybe boys could go too.
Yeah.
They do like princess makeovers, you know? They like paint your nails,
Love that.
give you like a princess costume,
Heck yeah.
right? But if you don't want to be a princess and you want to be a pirate, they had this thing called the Pirates League where they would make you over like a pirate. You get the eye patch. They would paint your face. You could even get like crazy makeup and stuff. And I just found out that they're now closed forever due to Corona.
Wow.
Forever. They're not bringing it back.
You,
I know.
COVID.
No kidding. I'm upset because I would have loved to go there. And then we'll probably dedicate a one episode to this, but Gasparilla is a pirate festival that happens every year. This year it's happening on Saturday, April 17th, 2021. Happens in Tampa. You can go be a pirate for a day. It's a whole festival.
Awesome.
Yeah, maybe we'll go this year.
Yeah.
That's right around my birthday, so.
I know when that is.
Yeah.
It's my cousin's birthday.
Oh, really? The
And
other
grandma.
stuff? That's right. And grandma. It's a good day.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then last place that you can be a pirate is the John's Pass pirate ship. It's technically in Madeira Beach, Florida, but I think it's like by a place called Treasure Island.
Florida.
But it's a whole pirate ship, and you can go along with your whole family and play pirate games, sing pirate songs, and live like a pirate for the night, like for
Wow.
sunset. Yeah. So let's end on a high and tell some pirate jokes. All right, so I've got a couple jokes too.
I'm
so
sure
maybe we'll
yeah.
judge who has the best jokes by how hard Sarah
Oh
laughs.
no, that's not fair.
I already know the only one she laughed at that I had. So.
Oh, you heard them already?
I know. I was like,
okay, that's hard.
That's not fair.
We know
Yeah.
the producer won't laugh at any of them.
Yeah.
Well, let's still do it.
Let's
though.
still do it. Yeah.
Okay. It's worth a try.
You can tell us at home which ones you thought were the funniest on our Instagram page at Just Take a Dip.
Yeah.
Right?
I like that.
Let us know.
So I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have you go first. Like it's my.
No, you want me to go
yeah,
first?
you go, or I can go first.
I have a couple one-liners,
Ooh.
and then I actually have like a grand joke.
Holy.
Like a yeah.
Ooh, I love it.
Okay.
All right. Let's say I'll do a one-liner.
You look like you're about to do the robot.
Why is pirating so addictive?
Oh, I even read this one and I don't remember.
They say once you lose your first hand, you get hooked. I should have had a like a put yeah. I don't have that.
Oh yeah.
You get hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, it was a good one.
You got a little chuckle out of
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Okay. What does the pirate say when his leg gets stuck in the freezer?
I don't know.
Shiver me timbers.
That's good because his leg is wood.
Right.
Right. Yeah. That's good. Okay, I like that. This one's fun. This one's really funny. Hold
Okay.
on. Yeah. Why don't pirates shower before they walk the plank? Because they're just gonna wash up on shore later.
I feel like you're winning this for sure, Steph.
That's because nobody laughs at my jokes the way I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, how do you save a dying pirate?
I don't know.
CPR.
Alyssa's delivery is so damn good. I heard that the other day and I'm still dying.
CPR. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this one's stupid. What? This is the weirdest episode of, yet. Okay, what kind of grades did the pirate get in school?
C's.
High C's!
Wow.
Do you have one more? Cricket.
Okay. How did Captain Hook die?
Oh, wow. How did Captain Hook die?
It's getting bleak.
Yeah. I don't know.
He got distracted and wiped his butt with the wrong hand.
And he bled out?
He wiped his butt with the hook.
Oh, why? Why did you tell that joke?
Oh, that's gotta be painful.
Bleak.
Right, and they don't have antibiotics, you know?
They have
Oh my
rum.
God.
Right, they just poured some rum in it.
Let's
Yeah.
just keep dissecting.
Yeah. All right, I'll tell my long joke.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish my rum.
Okay. I'll do a short one in that time. All right. So what does a pirate call a lady of the night?
I don't know.
A land hoe.
That's good. Land.
Oh, I should have said it
and
like
he just
that.
points at her. Yeah.
I was like, a land hoe.
Bitch. Yeah. Oh gosh. All right. That was really good.
Yeah.
That might be the winner. But I'm gonna tell this one anyway. So a pirate walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. What happened? You look terrible." And the pirate goes, "What do you mean? I'm fine." And then the bartender says, "But what about the wooden leg? You didn't have that before." And the pirate goes, "Well, we were in a battle at sea and a cannonball hit my leg, but the surgeon fixed me up and I'm fine, really." It got a little Dr. Evil there. And then the bartender says, "Yeah, but what about the hook? Last time I saw you, you had both hands." And the pirate's like, "Oh, well, I was in a battle, and I boarded the enemy ship in a sword fight, and they cut off my hand, and the surgeon fixed me up. I have a hook. I feel great, really. And the bartender says, but what about the eye patch? Last time you were here, you had both eyes. And the pirate goes, well, one day we were at sea, and some birds were flying over the ship. I looked up, and one of them shat in my eye. And the bartender's like, so what happened? You're going to lose an eye just from some bird shit? And the pirate's like, well, I wasn't used to me hook yet. Because, all right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Just a Podcast in Paradise. We're so happy that you hung out with us today. We would love it if you would subscribe so you don't miss an episode and give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts so we can continue to work hard to find all the best pirate jokes and Florida vacation spots for you on your travels. You can also follow us on Instagram at Just Take a Dip for daily updates on what's happening around Florida, and check out our YouTube channel, Just a Day in Paradise, for destination ideas, restaurant reviews, unboxing things you might want to take on your next trip, and copycat recipes from some of our favorite places in paradise. We're wishing you a little bit of sunshine wherever you are, and we hope to see you in paradise soon. Say "arr," everybody. Arr! I want treasure.
Me too.
Right? Let's go find some treasure.
And booty.
Yeah, treasure and booty.